Okay, we're back live. I think we've got it fixed. I hope we do. Somebody will let me know in the chat if I don't. I saw one of the comments right at the end that said, "You had all this time. Why didn't you have it set up?" Because I couldn't find a reliable, viable stream. Luckily, I have. This is Ford Fisher News to Share, and this is the American Doofus Show. I'm your host, Barry Welsh. Don't be a doofus. NFAC is just now preparing for the march, so no one's missed anything. They're just getting set. There are several other militia groups, including Cajun Guard and I don't remember the other name. I think it was the Louisville or the Louisiana chapter of the Three Percenters, but I'm not certain on that because I've been doing just a lot of looking, trying to find, like I said, trying to find a viable and reliable stream. And I think I've got one here. Ford Fisher's an excellent streamer. He has a good commentary, and he's fairly balanced. He stays on. He goes to both sides of the fence, if you will. So there you go. All right, it's the American Doofus Show. I'm your host, Barry Welsh. Don't be a doofus, and you are welcome. True. I'm going to turn the volume up here. And again, credit to where credit is due. This is Ford Fisher News to Share. And here we go as the march is just about to form up. I'm actually monitoring KATC, and I haven't seen a stream yet. I was hoping they would be streaming it live as a backup. Andrew Kimmel has a stream on YouTube too. Okay, good. This stream is from Ford Fisher News to Share. You're watching the NFAC as they are about to form up, Lafayette, Louisiana. This is a live stream from. Am I going to Florida? I don't know. We're gonna. I think I will. I think we'll be able to raise the money to go to Florida. I hope so because I really. I wish I was down there now streaming this, so I would know it'd be done. But I know Ford's good, so I'm good at that. Florida would be the 24th of October, 3 weeks from today. That's Grandmaster Jay. Now again, there are. I have communicated with some people that aren't streaming. There are several different militia groups on the ground. Other than the NFAC. Also, I understand the new Black Panther Party is there. I do not know if they're marching with the NFAC or if the formation and the march from this location, which I believe is the library, and they will be marching to the park. And I do have a live streamer that's sitting at the park, but they're not at the formation, so they do little good as far as what we need to see. We just need to keep an eye on things because if something does break out, we'll be able to see it, and the mainstream media will kind of be obligated to report.
Like second from the left in that group. Yeah. I was like behind you, but he's got like a machine pistol. You see? I just barely see it. Like if you're looking at the water bottles, like slightly to. Man, that's someone's in front of me again. I'll point it out if I can. But okay, yeah. I love finding like everyone's got an AR-15, but like I like these funky guns sometimes. Like these MAC-10s and stuff. It's like, wow, I thought they only had that in GoldenEye. I've also been very fond of finding fouls in real life. It feels like a cop gun. It feels like it's not a gun that really exists. It's just like an invention of video games. And then I like, when I see it out here, like, wow, it's really funny. I know that there's people listening to me live right now. I'm probably commenting like Ford's a complete idiot. For the record, I'm completely
know your audio's on, right?
Just now?
No, I'm not expecting anything. No, I meant simply if something breaks out. There has been a lot of chatter. Turn this down for a second. There has been a lot of chatter on threads. I'm fortunate that I have a lot of people share information with me, and there's been a lot of chatter on the threads that something might pop off, that one of the other militia groups might not be comfortable with all these members of a community of color exercising their Second Amendment rights, and do something similar to Kenosha, Wisconsin, fire in the air or fire at somebody and then claim they were defending the property, and all these people came into town with guns, and they felt threatened, and yada yada yada. So yeah, there's talk of things that could happen, but that's always the case when you have an NFAC formation. There's always talk from supposedly opposition militias, but then those same militias, some of them say, look, this isn't about race. So you just never know. That's what I meant by if something were to happen. Yeah, it shouldn't be, Maccabee. It shouldn't be a problem, but it's really been since the 60s that, so it's been 60 years. Well, it's probably been 50 years, let's say, since communities of color, people in the communities of color have exercised their rights in this fashion. While I remember the original Black Panthers, I'm the youngest generation to do so. Everybody younger than me, this is all brand new. This is scaring the shit out of a lot of white people, and then there are those like myself who go, the more they do this, the better off they're going to be, because it's you meet power with power. And I was concerned that there weren't going to be a significant number of NFAC show up. I was concerned they were going to be outnumbered by the other militias, which would not be good either politically or if, you know, something does pop off, as they're saying.
It might make sense for us to wrap there, because ultimately the march goes that way. So
But yeah, it shouldn't be a problem. Um,
yes, for those of you that are watching,
it shouldn't be a problem for um, people of color to exercise their Second Amendment rights. I'm just curious. This looks an awful lot like a young white man standing there in this shot. I'm sorry, I missed that comment. I'm shooting this on the phone, obviously, so I've got the other phone as a backup to try to get another stream should this one go down. You praise the NFAC, which is actually race-based, and call other militias white supremacists. No, I don't. I don't praise the NFAC per se. I say that the show of power is important because you use power to offset power, not for confrontations. But if there are confrontations, you don't want to be outnumbered. I mean, that's just plain and simple. And I don't call the only group that I know for 100% certain is a white supremacist group is the Ku Klux Klan. I do call other militias white militias because they're primarily white. Many of them back Donald Trump, who refused to denounce, racism and gave a call out. Sorry about that. We got interrupted. Can you, let me turn this down. Are we back on? Are we back on, or do I need to, lost the feed? No, don't see nothing. Okay. All right. I'll be right back.